Malpica was born from and for the sea. A link that lasts until the present day and no doubt will continue over time. The fierceness of the Atlantic in this steep coast, but also the freshness of the waves that lap at its beaches, are a sort of wealth that has been used sustainably for small-scale fishing, its tasty cuisine, leisure and nautical sports. All these are genuine representatives from Malpica. The port and the beachfront of Area Mayor are the nerve centres of the village. Inshore, fishing turned Malpica into one of Galicia's most important ports. A large fleet of day boats, fencers, trawlers and gill netters take over first thing in the morning to begin or end the Labour Day. Watching the unloading of the boats is a spectacle for the senses. Attending the evening auctions and later tasting the fresh fish from the market is a privilege for the palate.
Porto de Malpica, que foi sempre unha referencia en todo Galicia, en todo o Cantábrico Noreste, cos barcos de cerco. Chegou a haber hasta cerca de 40 barcos de cerco aquí. Desde hai uns anos para aquí a actividade do cerco foi un poquinho menos, excepto estes anos que, gracias a Dios, volvemos a repuntar. Pois o percebe de Malpica tamén, xunto co percebe de Corme, é un dos mellores que hai en Galicia, de mellor calidad. Podes dicir que será a terceira especie que máis se vende na lonja de Malpica. E depois tamén a merluza, pois tamén unha especie que tamén é moi abundante nestes momentos na costa e que tamén lle dan moito valor á cofradía ao porto de Malpica. Gracias a esa actividade pesquera, pois tamén vense desenrolando desde hai moitos anos a un turismo mariñeiro, xente que ven especialmente para ver o porto, tanto para ver a lonja, como para ver as playas, como visitar Sisargas en algunha ocasión que se pode. Todo eso fai que sea un porto bastante atractivo de vista ao turista.
The walk along the harbour, right by the foot of the ancient walls of the primitive port, intersects with the route of seamen, net weavers and barnacle gatherers which come from the cliffs of Sisarga Grande.
As redes existiron hai moitos anos, entonces tamén é bonito enseñarlle aos nenos, porque ves que os nenos, cando falas con eles, pois quedan vendados, non din, que non se imaginaban, nin se imaginan este mundo. Eles creen que as redes, que é unha rede que tiras ao mar, como a do cerco, e con esa que pesca todo. Nós vemos que tanto eles como nós disfrutamos co que facemos, e dixemos nós, bueno, pois vamos, porque non podemos facelo? Porque nós tamén podemos enseñar e facer de guías.
The port is a live place with a life of its own, from where the Basques and Cantabrians hunted whales in this shore, thus giving way to the origin of the village. Later, daring sailors jumped into the sea in sailboats and rapetons, former net fishing practice, until the arrival of steam engines. The ancient dry dock was located where the Casa do Pescador was built in the middle of the 20th century, where today the guild is located. The city and port outline changed to become the companion of the sea. But the sea is not always a good companion and leaves behind tragic shipwrecks that are very linked to the Costa da Morte. An invisible mark in history was also left by the salting and brining factories located in the area of Caldeirón and around the port, or the canning factory of La Cisarguesa that was located near the beach, or the drying of fish at the foot of the houses, facing the beach of Area Mayor and the Cisargas Islands, a natural shelter for black-legged kittiwakes or yellow-legged gulls, cormorants and guillemots. Another haven that's just half an hour boat ride away. The Cisargas Islands, that are three, but which the people of Malpica refer to as the island, are always a backdrop. A huge whale that heads south and that never changes position to protect the coast, and whose nose practically touches Cape St. Hadrian, less than a mile from the coast. The Cisargas lighthouse is the first when entering the Costa da Morte, or the last if exiting to the north. The other symbolic lighthouse of Malpica is at Punta Nariga. This is Galicia's most modern lighthouse, a work by the architect César Portela, built in the shape of a huge ship docked in a sea of rock. Both are the guides of a unique marine territory, brimming with legends and life, the Costa de Morte. The seafaring vocation and culture have little by little woven a personal identity in Malpica that is perceived and felt by all those who visit us and return.
Malpica dos meus amores, ninguén che pode mercare. Malpica, filla das ondas, gaivota branca a voare, música das augas, quero por sempre en min escoitare, acougo dos meus ensonos, coído de namorare.